I think I'm ready. Okay, good afternoon, dear board of directors. First of all, I just want to thank you for having checked my CV, my resume, and giving me the chance to record this video. So in this video, we will find two important aspects. First of all, it is the uh, experience that I have as an English teacher, as well as my background in education. So let's start with the first part. First of all, let me introduce myself. I am William Ariel Sanchez, an English teacher who has worked in two schools and several universities in Bogota. When I say several universities, I mean approximately seven during my whole life. I started working as an English teacher from 1991 to 1992 at Colegio Siglo XX, which was a very small school at the downtown. This school doesn't exist anymore because it has passed approximately 33 or 34 years. In 1994, I was given the chance to take part in an open call for an English teacher position at San Tarcisio School. This school was located or is located in the north of the city, and this school was so special because they had at that time uh, intensive English level. Well, I won the position and started working from 1994 until 2016. It is approximately 22 years in total. During my stay in there, I helped the students to reach certain levels. For example, in 15 and 16, 85% of the students reached the B2 level, and 15% of them reached the C1 level, according to the international test implemented by the British Council External Evaluator. Talking about universities, I began to work at the Universidad Central from 1995 to 2000 in the School of Engineering, where it was implemented technical vocabulary for the ESP approach that focuses on providing learners with the English language skills needed to function in a specific professional area, systems engineering in this case. From 1997 to 2011, I worked at Antonio Nariño University in the School of Education. First of all, as a professor of teaching hours, then as a full-time teacher as a result of an open call teaching position. At that time, I used to instruct English for several underdegrees programs such as psychology, what else? International trade, accounting, and according to the policy of this university at that time, we English teachers had to instruct English, uh, general English, I mean. In 2003, after a peak selection of teachers, I began to work at Universidad Libre as a professor of teaching hours in two programs. The first one was accounting, and the second one was engineering. In these programs, it was implemented two one two approaches. The first one is ESP approach together with general English. As part of my contribution, lots of English learners reached the B1 level and many B2. In 2018, I applied for an open call teaching position at School of Education for a full-time position in the same university, I mean Libre University. Luckily, I won the position for the job vacancy. So I trained pre-service teachers to be more suitable for the interesting art of teaching English as foreign language. I have to highlight this point that I advised successfully some pre-service English teachers research projects as well. In 1914, I think it was 1914, I applied to work at La Gran Colombia University, which is also located at the downtown, in the School of Education. Firstly, as a part-time teacher, then as a full-time professor. In this university, I instructed subjects like intercurriculum. No. Let me remember: interculturalism, literature, didactics for foreign languages, and research, phonetics, and some other subjects which were at first challenging to me because I had to refresh some important theoretical concepts of each one of these subjects. Since the time passed by, I got used to and it became easier and easier. My contribution, just to mention one of them because there were some, is that I advised two research projects which were rejected by some other teachers due to their level of complexity. At the end, these pre-service English teachers could get their under degree diploma as English teachers. I feel so good because they had no any other option. From 2017 to 2018, I worked at la Fundación Universitaria Los Libertadores in the Language Center. In spite of having had a short experience in there, it was meaningful because I learned how to use accurately technology in my lessons, something that I didn't use before. That is to say, platforms, applications, online books such as the X-Way, and some other platforms that the university has. In January 2023, I started off working at Exit University in the Professionals in Modern Language programs as a professor of teaching hours. Subjects that I have instructed are, for example, upper intermediate English, academic writing skills, applied research, translation, and professional emphasis whose purpose this subject is interesting because the purpose of this is to make the students think as bilingual entrepreneurs. All in all, I think that I have enriched my professional experience in every institution I have worked through time because I have implemented appropriately English language teaching methodologies, techniques, and strategies to make an English learning become self-confident, suitable, and autonomous in the field of study. That is something that I feel proud. Talking about my education, I now will continue with the second part. Talking about my education, I feel very proud of saying that I hold a master's degree in education with emphasis on foreign languages from Universidad Libre de Colombia. Furthermore, I am a specialist in bilingual education from la Universidad Antonio Nariño and hold a BA in modern languages with emphasis on English and French from la Universidad de Nariño in Pasto. As continuing education, I want also to mention that I took a certificate course in ICT mediated teaching from La Gran Colombia University. Moreover, from La Universidad Libre, I took another certification course in ICT. Mediated University Teaching and ACE project, which stands for Aprendizaje Centrado en el Estudiante. Apart from that, I also took some teachers training refreshing workshops at the British Council from 2000 to 2003. With a total of 132, approximately 132 hours. These training sessions played an important role in my field since it refreshed and strengthened my methodology to teach English as a foreign language. In addition, my resume will find some courses at Universidad Libre about methodology techniques of evaluation for Saber Pro. In addition, I presented the results of two important research projects at INASOCOPI, Asociación Colombiana de Profesores de Inglés, at Duitama, and another one in Tadeo University. In 2018 and 2018, I wrote an article named From Traditional Grammar to Instructions to the Task-Based Learning for an index journal paper called New Trends. I think this New Trends in the didactics it has passed like, imagine, 6 years. No, let me see. Yes, kind of 6 years. Um, in New Trends in Didactic of English. This article talks about an interesting experience that I had when I was at San Tarcisio School. On the whole, I strongly believe that we English teachers are willing to be updated, adopt and adapt different resources, strategies, and methods to instruct in every scenario we are given the chance to do so. Well, thank you. Yes, thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you very much, and that's it.